Hey, good morning. It's Barry with Growing Roots Farm, and I've got a surprise for you. We've got some baby lambs. So I've been holding off on them. We've been taking some pictures and letting them kind of bond with their mamas. But I figured while I'm down here this morning, they've all been kind of huddled together. Now they're starting to run away. Now that I get the video out. But I'll show you around with our baby lambs and kind of explain. If you haven't watched our prior videos, we started with just 4 ewes, and then we ended up buying a ram separately. We got the 4 ewes. We weren't really sure. We had never raised sheep before. I've said before, we both grew up on cattle farms, and I grew up raising hogs as well. But sheep are new to us. But since we've had them in August, my wife and I were actually talking about this morning. The sheep may very well be the easiest, lowest maintenance animal we've had on this property since we got them in August of 23. So these ewes are right at a year old. Yeah, right around a year old, and they just lambed. And we started with the 4 ewes, and we ended up with 7 lambs. So 3 of them twinned, and one of them had a single. So overall, very happy with that. I would have loved it if they had all twinned, but you know, I'm still happy we didn't have any problems at all. The lambing process was simple. We really didn't have to do anything. I'll spin you around here and show you some of these. Now, and just so you see, here, especially right now with them lambing and lactating, we've been bringing down just a little bit of grain and putting it. We've been putting their minerals in it, their minerals and their salts. We've been putting all that in. I do think it's helping them with the lactating. But there's our 7 baby lambs. The ones that have got the brown spots, so we got that one there, and the one with the brown knees right there. They are 3 females. I like watching them run. And then the 4 are males. They all seem very healthy and doing well. They've done well from the get-go. We haven't had a single issue with these. And our weather has been okay, but it hasn't been perfect. Today's a pretty nice day, though. It's supposed to be pretty warm today. But the mamas are doing well. The baby lambs are doing well. The baby lambs are very curious. And the only thing, we brought down another shelter. That the one over here is typically up with some of our goats, but we brought it down. We've had quite a few rain days since the lambs were born, and they've been kind of huddling underneath the shelters whenever it's been raining. When it's been a heavy rain, if it's been a light rain, they've been out just walking around, eating grass, doing their normal grazing. But when it's heavy, they've been in the under the shelters. They'll have one more day on this paddock. The grasses here are up to my shins, mid shin, something like that. Maybe a little bit lower than that. But they'll stay here one more day, and then they will go over here to this paddock tomorrow. We are very, very close to having our fencing completely done. The fencing only lacks a handful of hours to finish off a lot of the smaller spots, and then we're done. We will be doing just a poly wire to do our paddock divisions to go back and forth. But for right now, where we just had lambs, I don't mind having the chicken netting. Well, it's not just chicken netting, but the mesh electric fence. I don't mind having that down here. It's a little bit more of a barrier to coyotes and other stuff in the area that might want to get the lambs. I'm not getting too worried about it now that most of them are about a week old. The youngest were born think 2 days ago, 2 mornings ago, 2 or 3. But the oldest is, I think, 8 or 9 days old. So Buster did his job, and we've got happy, healthy baby lambs doing very well. It's nice that we doubled our flock in 1 week, which is what you want. Or we did more than double our flock. We only had 5 total. That was counting our ram, and now we're up to 12. So, well, yeah, a little bit more than double. So overall, that's what we want every year, is just to kind of keep growing. And we don't know the exact plans yet. I think we're going to keep the female, probably sell the male. Not entirely certain on that yet, but I am pretty certain we're going to keep all the female, and just kind of just integrate them into our flock and keep growing with them. But look at this one. Look at this one with the brown ears. Isn't that cute? It's adorable. And then it's got the brown booty. It's got the brown on the booty and the brown on the ears. Back out. So yeah, it's kind of strange that the ones that are more white are all the male, and the ones that have got some brown spots on them, those are our female. But it makes it easier to tell them apart. And here's our lovely number 7, who always wants pet. You got food on your nose, girl. So we don't give them feed very often. This is more of a treat, but it's really meant more for the minerals. We feel like the minerals and the salts right now are very important with these young mothers, and just the nutrients that the baby lambs are getting. Let's see if I can zoom in on that one. It kept looking at me. Hey little one. They're so cute. And this one over here is still kind of looking around. But yeah, that's it. Just want to give you an update on that. Just showing you our the goodness this morning of the baby lambs. So thanks for watching, and if you've got any questions, feel free to reach out. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. We'd like to keep growing. But thank you very much, and have a good day.